Sagittarius, what's good with y'all? I'm in my beanbag bag, as you can see. Change of environment, you know what I mean? And I cuss, but I don't curse. But I also want to say this: if you're trying to contact me or you're interested for like some type of future contact, you can look on my channel page if you're watching this from YouTube, and you will see that there is a Linktree link. Really, the Linktree goes to like other things that I'm involved in, I believe. And there's an additional link that'll take you to my my occult website, if you will. So it's not fully fleshed out, so there's only like a couple of readings that's being offered right now, but they're not relative to tarot and astrology readings. So you can check back from time to time to get updated as I put more readings there, but you can also contact me and make an appointment, and we can discuss like a custom reading for you. I usually communicate via Google Meet, and if I have to adapt and use Zoom, I can do that. And if you don't want to communicate face to face, that's fine. We can just get on the telephone and chop it up that way. This is going to be an advice reading, Sagittarius, and a 4-card draw at that. So I hope y'all feeling great out there. If not, you'll get to it. You know, the ebbs and flows. I'm gonna slice and dice this deck, and we're gonna get things underway. We're gonna get her done. So this is the situation at hand. We have the Star in reverse. There are people focusing on the negatives in their lives. Perhaps you have been subject to people's feelings, those negative feelings. You may feel like that's not your lot in life. You may feel like you're being dumped on. But this is not just as personal as of yet. This is a major arcana, so this is not tagged to you necessarily. But if not, you are aware of the conditioning of people right now who are focusing on the negatives. You could actually be seeing this as you scroll online. You may be subject to people speaking negatively more than positive. They're focusing on everything that's going wrong in their lives right now, and they're highlighting it. They're making it their business to make it their friend's business online. This appears as if they're not going within to realize the capabilities and the creative power that they have as individuals. They're not aware of how that can be contagious in a positive way to inspire other people to do the same. Whether they're going to enter in industries that would make them competitors or not, it doesn't. That's defeating the purpose. The point is that they can do something with themselves to enter the market in a way that allows them to be more productive and gain satisfaction out of it. But these matters are more personal and they're relative to their knowledge base. So some people might frown on education, for instance, or complain about how much it costs and they don't want to go into debt. However, statistics show that people with higher educations will eventually make more money than people who don't have it. And despite knowing that world statistic, they may not care. What does this have to do with you? I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure, Sagittarius. But we are going to find out right now. What is the obstacle relative to the Star card being in reverse? What do we have here? The Emperor in reverse. Okay. The obstacle is we have warlords, we have CEOs, we have even government officials, we have people in higher positions abusing their power. And that is what has these people under this is oppression that we're talking about here. People are oppressed. And sure, a lack of education can be a factor in that. But at the same time, these people who possess the education to oppress others, they're not giving up. They're being relentless about their control. But what's also being exercised, or revealed, should I say, is their inability to have control of themselves. So it's kind of like, oh yeah, everybody showed up at the workplace today and put their hours in, but the CEO was just in the news for doing some foul shit, for doing some despicable shit. And they're taking for granted everything that they have. It's like they're almost, it's like they can't believe the power that they have. Like, look at how much control I have over this amount of people. And it backfires. What a such irony in that it backfires on them to where they don't have control. They don't have control of themselves. These people that I'm talking about that are in these powerful positions, they actually have deep-rooted issues in their upbringings that make them behave this way. And it's like, how dare God give them the position to shepherd over people when they don't have the types of backgrounds to where they appreciated someone shepherding them, or they just don't have the background of people that gave them that type of nurture coming up. So it's like they wouldn't know in the first place how to truly help people in a healthy way. Their foundation is upside down. Let me see. This is going to disrupt their power dynamic when it comes to relationships. Meaning, an example could be like shareholders selling the stock in their companies because they're out of control. You know, like they make the news headlines and they're just like, nah, I can't continue sponsoring this person because they're out to snacks. And not only that, the people are vocal about this. See, the internet has done this wonderful thing of giving everyone a voice at the same time in real time. This is an Aquarius card. This is a Uranus card. Rules over the internet. So it's word travels fast, and there's more people in this condition of hopelessness and despair than there is these types of individuals. And it's like, oh, word, y'all building bunkers now? So what? We coming to your fucking bunker. Guess who's going to be your neighbor? We're going to dig tunnels in your fucking bunker. We could dig tunnels past motherfucking border lines and shit. What makes you think we ain't going to dig tunnels to your fucking bunker? That's just what's coming up. I'm just channeling what's coming up. Pause. And that's the situation that's at hand right now. I'm still not clear on how this pertains to you, though, Sagittarius. Maybe you're just watching this in some type of way. I don't see your energy around here as of yet. Maybe you're going to do... Okay, well, the action card recommended is going to give us some clarity of what this has to do with you. Look, there goes the Sagittarius card. I can't... Look. Okay. So, it appears that you've already been fighting this fight. That you've already been aware of what's the situation at hand. And it's even showing me that you are one of these people. The only difference about you is that you show up happy. You show up happy to work. You show up happy that you woke up this morning. You show up optimistic. It's your energy right here. And that's what's being recommended of you to do, to continue being that way, despite how weary you are. Because I'm getting that you have battle fatigue right now because of this. Because it's one thing to remain in your vein and stay solid in what your belief system is. But when you're surrounded by a bunch of people who feel like they're hopeless, it's challenging to be able to communicate to them, oh, hold on, it gets greater later, or we got this, we're winning, sort of. You seen the news yesterday, so and so and so, they might be indicted because of that, and that's going to change the dynamic or the landscape of the work environment, or whatever it is that this thing is that's oppressing the people. And they're just like, man, go ahead, man, we heard all of that before. You know what I'm saying? They'll be out by tomorrow, or they'll beat the case, or it's just one's gonna go down and another one's gonna pop up. And it's just like, man, you're like, fuck, man. But you got to do it tooth and nail to the very end, Sagittarius. Which you are, which you will. Let me see. Because everybody has come to an understanding about what that's about. But you being this way makes you a leader in a type of way that you're going to bring an ending to the hopelessness and the despair. And you might not do it. I don't know if you're going to do it on a world level or on a large level, but you're going to lead by example to where whoever is watching you and whoever is associated with you, it's going to be undeniable that it can be overcame through your resilience. You're going to be the beacon for the type of courage that it takes to persist amongst this fuckery, because that's what it is. It's just fucking, and then the people are going to have to come to that additional understanding. They're going to become aware of the understanding of the matter at hand, and how somebody is at least paying attention to the bullshit, because they're highlighting it and they're bringing it to the forefront. They're bringing it to the public. And now they got to come to a fuller understanding that you have to be brave, you have to be courageous in order to withstand the situation at hand, to withstand the conditioning. Because you are the hope. That's the hope. Someone has to be the one who does it in a way that can provide hope for the people. And this is going to be something that they can feel when they look at you. You might even be in the public because of it. So let's say, like, back to the scenario, right? The example of an exec being caught up in the court system, or, being outed. You might be the person that has to take the stand, or sit in front of Congress and tell exactly how it impacted you and what happened with you. You might have a direct story to this injustice that has been hovering over the people. This is going to be the outcome of it. A peaceful resolution. The Five of Swords in reverse. This is going to be abundant. This resolution is going to be pervaded throughout whatever sector or industry or whatever sector that this is involved with. It's going to be an abundant solution, meaning it's going to be widespread. It's going to end the conflict that's between these two cards, the abuser and the abused. That's it.